Finally leaving, thank God. Getting a nice little slight breeze here at the moment. We've got the number one out. How's that, Steve? The telltale's working good. Got the full main up, doing just over 3.5 knots at the moment. Not overly fast, but quite comfortable cruising. Swell's just about 1 metre at the moment. Well, not in the harbour, it's quite nice here, but we'll see how she goes out there. There's the heads. Say goodbye to Sydney. See you next summer. So heading up to Pittwater today. It's about 9:30. We're averaging about 4.5 knots. We've got some, about 4.5 knots. Got a really nice sort of 10 knot breeze at the moment. We've got the full main and number one up. It's just cruising along nicely with the autopilot steering us. That's the North Head in the background there. And we've got another fellow yacht just off us. He's going a little bit quicker than us. It's a slightly bigger boat. But we should hopefully get there around lunchtime, 1 o'clock, I reckon, at this sort of pace. Getting some nice little gusts coming in, which sort of puts it up an extra knot or two, but they just don't seem to be as consistent. Other than that, it's a nice little cruise, and no swell. Really good, actually. Just about an hour and a bit outside of Pittwater. The winds are not in our favour. They're super light and they're coming straight out of the mouth of Pittwater. So we're under motor at the moment. We've lowered the headsail. Little motor's running really good. Seems to push the boat about 4.5, between 4.5 to 5 knots of boat speed at just slightly over half throttle. Pretty happy with it, hasn't missed a beat. We've done a bit of motoring along this trip because of the just pure lack of wind, which has been slightly frustrating. Plus we can't point high enough to sort of aim the boat in unless we go right up and then tack back in. And we're only averaging about 2.5 knots under sail, which is just not enough. It's just that light out here. So motor's running, going all good. Not long to go. We're going to head into the basin, which is the first point of call. The basin, home for the next couple of nights. Just going to pinch someone's mooring for a few nights. We've got the next 3-4 days of nearly 3 to 4 metre swells, gusting up over 30 knots of wind. So I think we might just bunker down here for the next few days and enjoy it. Plenty of food, plenty of water. Happy days. So the Triader is now in America's Bay. This is on the south side, and on the northern side here you've got Refuge Bay. So you can see there's heaps of moorings just everywhere. Middle of the week, no one's here. Just grab whatever and just stay. There's no reception at all, not even VHF reception. So by the time you watch this, we've probably already moved on. I can hear a waterfall over there. Might go for a row in the dinghy and check it out. Little bait's going good so far. That little outboard's definitely doing its job better than I thought it would. We had nearly 20-something knots of head-on wind trying to come up in here into the entrance into the Hawkesbury, and we were still chugging along at 4.5 knots at just over half throttle, and we've used no fuel. Current update as well, we stopped in at Carril Bay, got about 130 litres of water, drinking water and water for the bottom, and 10 litres of fuel. After all that, that's all we've used. This little engine seriously does not use any fuel. And the tank is still just on about full since motoring for the last 45 minutes. So
this is America's Bay.
Yep.
Braden's rowing us to shore because we can hear a waterfall just over there. We're hoping that it's a nice one. Gonna take a squeeze. No one's really here at the moment, which is really nice. No reception, so we're completely out of touch with the world, which isn't a bad thing. It's quiet. Row. Quicker. Not quick enough. Faster. It's nice and calm in here. We had a lot of wind getting in, but we made it. Had a bit of rain, a light shower, so can't pack the sails away yet because they're a bit wet. There's our beautiful Triader.
Don't drop the phone.
You're so grumpy.
It's all it bloody was. Somebody left the tap running. Refuge Bay now. Just went around the corner and look at that. Little waterfall right near us. A couple of cruising yachts in the bay at the moment. Maybe another 2. Other than that, dead calm. Bit of rain at the moment. Swell offshore's still looking pretty big up around Lake Macquarie and Newcastle, so we've taken the time just to come up and cruise the Hawkesbury for a little bit. Other than that, everything's going pretty good.